What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Let's Build and Chat. I'm J-OneHundred, and you are you. Welcome. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the showdogram. How's everybody been? Sorry that I was gone for the last week. I apologize. I'm grown, and I'm old, and I was tired, and I had other things to do. But I'm back, and J-OneHundred got something in the mail. You know what it is? The Mercedes stickers. Yes, I finally got my Mercedes stickers in the mail. So that means that we can continue. And I got a letter from Lego. Oh wait, that's a receipt. I thought it was a letter from Lego. My bad. But I'm excited because I got my Mercedes stickers. So my Mercedes F1 car is the next build, because we got to actually finish that one, but can finally be completed. I'm happy. All right, let me set all this up over here. Where'd Kick go? Kick's right there. Where'd Facebook go? There you are. Put you there. Put you there. We're gonna go like that. Hey, what's going on, TikTok? I forgot you were on here for a second. What's poppin', TikTok? How you been? Anybody saying anything? No. All right, cool. Perfect. That's fine. All right, so we are finishing the GTP or GTD, excuse me, BMW Hybrid M. So, and I got the stickers for it. We didn't even get that far. We are on bag 6. This was a big box. Even though these are two kind of like small cars, this was a pretty decently sized box. That's okay. We got 2 bags left, and we're gonna finish old BMW M today. That means we're definitely getting to that Mercedes F1 car next. Oh, I'm so excited. Finally, I get to do something with this shell of a car that has just been sitting. Look at how dusty it is. It's been sitting collecting dust. Because my stupid behind wants to lose the stickers. But that's okay. We got new stickers. Lego came through in the clutch. Now listen. So, hold on. we got to get intimate real quick. Listen. If you lose your stickers, you can go here. Let me go to the site real quick. Check this out. You can go to the Lego site, right? And where did I find it? Forgot where I found it, but it's somewhere on the Lego site. And replacement parts. Check this one out, bro. Missing pieces, broken pieces, buy pieces. I had a missing piece, right? So I go here, I go to my set number, I put the set number in, boom, boom, boom. It gave me the Mercedes F1 car or whatnot. And then yeah, that's it. You put your address and they send it to you. Clutch. Absolutely clutch. Free 99. Can't even complain about that. So boom, Lego coming through. All right. Where did I put this? 185. 185. Nope. It was 250. 200. How big did I need to have this thing be to be full screen? Okay, that's good enough. F11. Bag 6. Let's go. All right, so TikTok, what's popping? How y'all doing today? I didn't mean to ignore y'all. Y'all got the most views right now, so I definitely need to give y'all some love. What do you guys want to talk about? What's on your mind? What's up? I'm gonna be building this, but we got a few things that we can talk about. I mean, I do have topics on the board there for you. You don't need that one. I'm in the racing, man, and I thoroughly enjoyed the Daytona 500 yesterday. I didn't like the ending, like the last part. The one Joey Logano crash. That one, he was doing a little too much. But at the end with Denny Hamlin, now I am gonna be that guy, and I am a Denny Hamlin fan. I am, and I'm a Bubba Wallace fan. Yep, I'm that guy. Sure am. So I wasn't really happy with one that Bubba was in the lead, and then his draft broke. It just broke on him, and then he ended up like 12th. Denny was up there in the front, and they spun him out, took everybody out, and then William Byron just sliding through on the side, man, sliding through. But that's racing. That's racing sometimes. I know I'm a little late with the Eagles of the Super Bowls thing, but you know, I wasn't here last week, so if anybody has some feels about the Super Bowl, I bet somebody does. You can go ahead and let me know about that one too. I went to go see Captain America on Friday, on Valentine's Day, with my beautiful wife. I thought it was a good movie. I definitely have my criticisms of things, but as an enjoyer of Marvel, I think that it was a pretty solid movie. All of them are pretty solid. I think people just hate a little too much. Not hate, but like are too sometimes too opinionated. Sometimes you just gotta let stuff rock, you know what I mean? And I let Captain America rock. Thought it was pretty good. Anybody seen it? What are your thoughts? I am interested to know. Oops, I did this all wrong. Let me redo. I've been watching that Spider-Man show on what's that, Disney Plus? Top notch Marvel, I have to say. But outside of that, I've just been trying to, you know, do my thing. Make sure I get my work done so I can get my paycheck and hang out with my baby. And do what needs to be done so I can come hang out and stream with y'all and build me some Legos. 'Cause it's kind of therapeutic at the end of the day, come and hang out with y'all. Hang out with y'all, make some Legos, talk about some stuff. So what color does this need to be? Because I think I got the wrong color. I think these are the light blues, so I'm gonna put the light blues. And then I need this one over here. All right. So this one's coming along. It's if you do it straight through, it's actually kind of a pretty quick build. But ultimately, I'm excited for what it's going to end up looking like, because I'm starting to become always kind of like super like prototype racing. But it was like in a weird stage of its life when I was really, really into racing when I was a kid. So that would be in the mid to late 90s. I know that there was a lot of moving around with the leagues and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So prototype racing wasn't really in a good spot, but now prototype racing is getting pretty popular, and I am a fan. And the one thing that I like about prototype racing, well, just I guess like GT racing, IMSA, World Endurance Championship, all that kind of stuff like that, is that there's so many teams, so many cars, so many drivers. There's so many things that you can fall in love with. You know what I mean? Even just in one race. Like, so my girl and I, we watched the Rolex 24 at Daytona. And what I liked about it is we had a couple different storylines that we could follow along with. We're in the F1 as well. So because one of the drivers there, he is was on F1, now he's doing IMSA and driving, the BMW, actually this car. We decided we wanted to support that, So yeah, it was a 24-hour race, and yeah, we had our moments where we had things to do and this, that, and the third, but we watched it, and we had something to root for, even though we didn't really have anything to root for. That's what made it fun. 10 out of 10 recommend. But on real, I appreciate TikTok. I appreciate TikTok throwing me out there as soon as I go live. But I for real need to figure out what the stream needs in order to get it and keep it popping. I don't really know what you guys want. I guess we'll figure it out as the time goes. We'll figure it out together. Whether you're watching this later or chilling, watching it live, even if you're lurking in the background, I appreciate you. But we definitely need to figure out how to make this place pop. Part of that is me being consistent. So there is a little bit of introspection, digging in deep, looking inwards, thinking about what I could do better. I couldn't have done that sticker better. That's some sticker placement. Look at that right there. That's some sticker placement. I love it. I love it. That one's gonna go here. I think it goes like this. Hang it off the edge. Where'd the one? Oh, it's flipped upside down. I couldn't see it. Now I got it. So what are we doing? You're not being very clear. Oh, I see. Like that. So now we need one stud, a two stud, nope, not that one. I need this side. Yep. And we're gonna get a sticker, number 41. Oh, maybe that one I had was the one I needed. Yep. It was. So let's. Ooh. Sticker placement. Ooh, that one's a little rough. I give that one an 8. I give that one an 8. That one was rough. That there, like that. All right, what's this piece? So it's the black flat one and this gold bar, black gold bar looking one. I don't know, it looks like a, if that was a gold color, you'd be like, that's a gold bar. All right. And that's gonna go like that. And then we're gonna put that like that on the side. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like that one. All right, number 61. We need to do the other side. So we need this one and a 2 stud. And then we're going to do the same thing we did for the other one. And we're going to need white one. There we go. Oh, a black 2 stud at the end. All right. We're going to need another 2 stud. Put that on top of this one. Need a step one. Put that one right there. Now we need this and this. 52. Damn, that was a good one. That's like a 9.2. 9.2. Look at myself that 9.2 on that one. 47. All right. Go that way. This one's that way. Need a one stud. And that one goes that way again. Okay, Lego, you say so. 42. Ow. Finger all got stuck on that one. Let me do that again. Boom. That's a good one. That's a sticker placement. 9.4. It's still a little off though at the top. Just a little bit, just slightly off, but I think it's a good one. All right, now I need sticker. Oh, one part of it. But number 50. So this one goes on this side. Up here. One more step. Gonna go right here. Two, one. And this way. Number 39 sticker. Damn. That's a good one. There you go. So this needs this and this on there. That. And then this and the gold bar. Put that. This on the top. We're gonna slide. Piece it in on this side. Uh-oh. Oh, it goes sideways. Boom. So what this weird piece? It's weird. So upside down. Sideways like that. All right. Simple enough, I guess. 2 of these. And we need 4 of these. Oh, still upside down. My bad. Oh, this is like the air diffuser or something. Okay. So it looks like I'm supposed to... Oh. Like that. I get it. Boom. Oh, I did not do those right. Doesn't even make sense. Oh, yeah, it does. It does, but it doesn't. Yeah, I got it. That's what it looks like. Oh, I see. I got this one back. This one is supposed to be the other way. Flipped upside down like this. Bam. That's better. I need 2 of these cubes here. Where's the other one? Well, this hasn't happened in a few, but it looks like... Oh, nope, it's right in front of my face. I was about to say. I want to miss a piece. I shouldn't be missing a piece. Lo and behold, I was not missing a piece at all. All right. This is going along pretty quick. We need one of those. One of these. And 2 of these clear ones. We need to put clear ones top of here. And we need sticker 34. And sticker 31. And then they go on the back over here. So now we need one of those, one of these. So we got one, oh, so we got a nice complex part over here for the end. So now that was the light skinned one, whatever. So we got one of those, nope, this is a triangle. I need one of these, one of those, not this piece, not that piece, but this piece. And then I need one of these. Flip it over. Got that one. And flip this back over. That. Then we need number 33, sticker 33. This was the lights. Something like that. I don't know. Boom. And then that goes here. Here, sticker number 37. Goes back there. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we need a 2 stud. We need that shape. One of the little steps. It looks like a step, but it's not a step. I need the step. Oh wait. Is that what I'm looking for? No. Here it is. It was hiding. That's better. And that goes back here. So we need red one of these. This piece right here looks pretty interesting. What is it that I'm making? This one. Okay. And then you put it underneath like so. And then I'm gonna need sticker number 50 and 49. Let's do 50 first. Ooh, terrible placement. It's a little better, a little better. Now I need number 49. Boom. Not bad, not bad. Number 86, I need this weird one here. Like that. Because that's supposed to be kind of off. I don't know. This part is, I don't know what I'm building. One of these. One of these, and this. Gray, blue. Black on top with the circle on the side. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna gonna get this. We're gonna snap it here like that. Okay. Oh, I know what this is now. Number 35. Good sticker placement right there. I like that sticker placement. I had to give it a little TLC. Sorry for that dead air there, but I needed utmost concentration. So I guess I'm making the same thing on the other side. All these cat hairs, my cats need to stay off my desk. 45. Got it. I need 46. All right. Now I need the white weird looking step. I need the 64 sticker. That'll do. It's not bad. This goes on the other side, I'm guessing. That. Was I supposed to put a sticker on? No, I guess not. Yep, that's what I figured. It was this wing back here. Bang. Got the wing back there. So we got blue. And then this one goes back here. And then we need a flat red one. Half triangle. One stud and this one. So it goes underneath. This goes in the up direction. Number 32. Then that goes right there. Blue. Sticker number 40. Oop, terrible sticker placement. Let me redo that. Here we go. So now we need two stud, step, this one. Boom. It goes back there. Two of these. One of these. Two of those. And two of these. What is this that we're making? What's up, Isaiah? How you doing, fam? How you been, brother? How's the family doing? Man's out here getting married. But that's very grown man of you. I'm proud of you, brother. Hope all is well. Oh, I see what that is. It's like the seat. Boom. Bag 6 is not done. Bag 6 still has more. This is the last one, I believe. So what do I need? I need one of those, two of these, one of these, one of these and a gold brick. Well, what are you streaming on now? I am streaming. What do you mean? I don't understand your question. So I'm gonna answer your question the way I think you asked the question, which is I'm on TikTok and Facebook and Kick, not on Twitch. I got banned from Twitch, so I don't have any real love for Twitch. But as far as topics and stuff, you know, I got a couple. It might be small. I don't know how you watching it, but I got a couple topics on there, especially some that you specifically might be interested in. You know, are you back Twitch basically? I mean, no, it's a little different from what I was doing before. Obviously, I'm building a Lego. I wasn't building Legos before, so I'm doing the Lego thing for my own like self, building some Lego cars or, you know, whatever it is I feel like building. But then ultimately, all right, here's my point with this. Ultimately, I'm trying to have lighthearted conversations about lighthearted things to be lighthearted, so you can trust what a brother say on the lighthearted stuff. So when it come time to stun on you, right? Because that's the only time people listen to you is when you stun on them. So when it comes time for me to stun on y'all, right, and show you how I'm living, right, you gonna trust what a brother say because of all the wonderful lighthearted conversations that we had in the past about sports and nerdy stuff and, you know, whatever it is come to mind, relationships, you know, whatever, lighthearted, you know. I mean, we can get deep if we want to, you know me, but, you know, just keep it lighthearted. And that way, not necessarily keep it family friendly, because I don't really know how to do that either, but you know, keep it cool and keep it whatever. And if and when things need to get to that spicy level, they'll get there. What's my name on TikTok? I think it's J1 Royal Fam, actually. Hold on, let me find out. I don't got no TikTok content though. Y'all be killing me with that shit. I mean, listen, y'all had me with the TikTok or making the content stuff back in the Instagram, all that good stuff. And nobody cared about that then. Yeah, so J1 Royal Fan. I'll type it here. Hold up, I got you. Because Royal is spelled different. I was thinking about you actually a couple days ago. No, pause, no homo. But I was thinking about you because I was thinking about why I think I know why I don't have any of your gear. Is when we were gonna order your gear, you didn't have the color or the sizes in the colors that we were looking for at the time, and then what you did have, I didn't want, or Mara didn't want. It was something along those lines. But I was trying to figure out why I haven't gotten anything from your brand, which is definitely gonna change very shortly, because one, I was thinking about it just on some random stuff without you not even being here. This is literally like either this weekend or like Thursday or Friday or something. No, it was while I was working. I'm always be thinking about master plans when I'm working. So it was last week. I was like, man, I really liked Isaiah's gear, but I never got anything because I remember there was this one hoodie way you had it set up or whatever. I was just like, damn, man, he even got out of my size, and then it wasn't in Mara's size, so she didn't get one. And then the ones that we had, we didn't like the color or something. I don't know, something. But I said that to say that the Royal Fam is my brand, and I haven't done anything yet, but that's on the way. I don't want to even do nothing crazy. I just want to have my own shirts. You feel me? There you go. Steady applying pressure. There you go. What's up, my mans? What was that event Wimby was in? What's up, Hi? How you doing, brother? That event Wimby was in was like the skills competition. Which is actually an interesting competition. It's just that whatever Wimby did last night and CP3 was disrespectful on a whole bunch of levels. Very disrespectful on a whole bunch of levels. So that was the skills competition. I'm glad my boys Donovan and Darius took it. I ain't even watch it though, for real. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I wasn't really interested in the NBA All-Star game, especially considering it was the Daytona 500. The Daytona 500 was a little bit more interesting to me than and appreciate the follow. Study applying pressure, my man. What's up? What's up? Explain it. I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened either. All I know was Wimby and CP3 did something. I don't really remember. They just weren't taking it seriously, and then basically was mocking the competition. You can't hear me on here? Oh. That's why I ain't got nobody. Hold, please. Viewers might hear your voice clear. No, they can't hear my voice because my mic ain't doing nothing. Where's my settings at? Device not connected or not available. What are you talking about? Yo. Is that better? That should be better. Can you hear me now? Is it too loud now? I turned it up a little bit. Is it too loud? I need to check. I need to check YouTube. Sorry about that. See, that's why nobody's been staying. I appreciate that don't you even start. Cause you're supposed to be quality control over there. What? Now I'm having audio. Okay, sounds good. All right, good. All right. So, see, that's why I ain't got nobody on TikTok. I've been had probably about 100 people on TikTok just coming and going. Meanwhile, they can't even hear, brother. What are they supposed to do? They are supposed to, in good faith, pass the ball into the hoop thing and then shoot the 3-pointers and dribble down the thing. They just were mocking it or whatever. I wouldn't have gave it. Even if they did have some loophole, I'd have been like, no, that's not how you do this. There's a way that event is supposed to be played, and whatever the hell they did was bullshit. And then on top of that, I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw the highlights. I didn't even see the score, so I don't even know how all that scored. How did you feel about the All-Star game this year? I didn't really watch it. I thought that the format was interesting. I thought the format was interesting. But this NBA season is just not. It's not doing it. I'm waiting for the WNBA. Straight up, I'm just keeping it a bean. Bag 7. Get up out of here. SNL 50 Black Jeopardy was funny. So I didn't watch that either. I fell asleep. That I wanted to get into the SNL 50. So I probably will end up watching that on Hulu sometime this week. But I did see the what's his name? Will Ferrell and what's her face do the Kendrick thing. I saw that clip. That was hilarious. How did you steady applying pressure? How did you feel about the format? Was it something that drew you in? I mean, you probably were gonna watch it regardless, right? Now am I buffering? What is going on here? You probably was gonna watch it regardless, I'm guessing. But for me, I think the last All-Star game I actually watched on Reel was Kobe's last one. That's the one. That's the last one I watched. The All-Star games have not been cool since like Kobe. Since Kobe was around. I haven't watched a dunk contest since Rick Barry won that mug. What year was that? Hold. We gonna have to look this up. Let's go to the mini guide real quick. What year did Rick Barry win dunk contest? Oh, it was Brent Barry. Brent, even worse. I gave it to the dad. 96. Brent Barry. This guy. Let's look at you want to look at the Brent Barry dunk that won the 1996? No, I don't want no Facebook. Look at this. Look at this. That won the dunk contest in 1996. He ain't do nothing. His foot was over the line. You see what I'm talking about? Free throw? No, it wasn't a free throw dunk. That's not a free throw dunk. They basically was just like, oh man, this white dude jumped from 18 feet instead of 20 feet. Let's give it to him. Nah, fam. I'm cool off of that. So I never really watched the dunk contest anymore. It kind of blew me after that. Now, I do like the Sabrina Ionescu Steph 3-point contest. I do like that one. But the problem with it is casual basketball fans don't know what to do with their misogyny. So it ruins it, because then it becomes like, oh, the man, like, instead of, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just like 2 3-point shooters shooting 3-pointers, it gets all weird. So I don't know why people do that. But was he further than Jordan? They're both called. Of course, they're gonna call it a free throw dunk. Of course, they're gonna call it a free throw. Michael Jordan free throw dunk. But Jordan's dunk just looks better.
We do business.
It got more swag. Jordan's
guys. We design and test
that's
our
loud.
own tools
I'm sorry.
and sell them directly to you.
My bad.
No middleman.
That didn't
just
do nothing.
Quality tool.
That didn't do nothing for your side. I'm sorry. I'm blowing your eardrums out. My bad. My bad. All right. Here we go. He actually did the run up. It was the same length. It was the same foot over the line. Brent's may have been a little further, but he ain't had no swag. He ain't had no swag. Look at that. That dunk is literally the logo of one of the greatest logos in American history, American corporate history. That's where that dunk came from. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What you're saying is gotten. Okay. Appreciate the likes I'm getting over here on TikTok. I'm liking this. I'm feeling this. Now that I got my mic up, you know what I'm saying? I can be heard getting them likes. I like it. But no, for real. He just said Brent Berry had no swag. I was almost dunking. No, this was 96. So 96, I was 10. I started almost dunking when I was 16, 17. So that would have put me, what, 2003? Yeah, I just wasn't watching no more. There was nothing going on. That's what they said at the time. What did they say at the time? The same thing I'm saying? I don't think so. At the time, they was like, man, that's the greatest thing I ain't ever seen. Michael Jordan is just the greatest of all time, man. Michael Jordan, man. And listen, not gonna hate. We could do the Jordan Brown debate right now. We can. I mean, Jordan fans ain't gonna win, but we can. We definitely can. Oh, did I put that on the wrong side? Nope, I did not. And then number 38. Put the red side down. He said LeBron all day. Yep, exactly. Them old heads. Listen, I know I'm unk. Okay, I know I'm unk. But I ain't unk over here stuck in the 90s, bro. Like, listen, I appreciate the old school game for getting us where we were. To be honest with you, my old head basketball take is, I think the game died after like after Bron beat the Warriors. The NBA started falling apart. And to be honest, let's be honest, all this 3-point shooting is just literally ruining the game of basketball. I get it, don't get me wrong, I understand it, but it's boring. And I mean, I guess it works, sure, but it's boring and I don't like it. Jordan wins, but Stockton is the best. Jordan doesn't win because he was further than Jordan. He was like 2 inches further back and stiff, you know, stiffer than Bad Baby trying to dance at Freaknik. Okay, like, no. But Brent Berry doing that dunk won the dunk contest, and I just have not ever watched a dunk contest since. Where does that piece go? Oh, how many do I need? 1? Yeah, LeBron all day. It really is no question. At this point, anyone hating on LeBron is just a jealous hater of a man. No, he wins the Jordan versus LeBron. How does Jordan win? How? Please explain this to me. How? We've done this many times, but I need to know how, after we've done this many times, how you can be like, Jordan wins. No, you don't. Like, listen, I think a lot of people get, what am I trying to say? I think they get distracted by how loud the old heads stuck in the 90s are, and thinking that just because the game was tougher, if you will, back then, that it was more pure. And that was my whole point about what I said before about how I think that after LeBron beat the Warriors with the Cavs in 2016. I think that's what ended, or was the end of the NBA, because that's when the game was the most pure. We can go through rules, we can go through strategies, we can go through shot selection, we can go through all the stuff you want to go through. The 90s was the foundation of the purity of the game, but it still was impure. I mean, let me put it to you like this. If you are allowing MMA fights in the middle of the game and not ejecting nobody, your game sucks. Just saying. That's just, you know, I don't know. Listen, I'm one of them guys that, like, if I go and I'm playing basketball at the gym and I foul you, I'll give you the ball. This ain't fair on chat. You're right. So, brother, we got a Discord. I got Discord. I'm trying to figure out how to connect the Discord to the shit. And I'm trying to figure out if anybody's actually trying to have a conversation on TikTok. Send an invite, or I can send you an invite. Let me know if you want to chat on TikTok. We could do that too. No sprinter now is better than Jesse Owens for the same reason Jordan is the best. He was playing in shoes that didn't even have good soles. You trying to tell me that Usain Bolt is not better than Jesse Owens? Come on, man. Like, I would even put Carl, what's his name? Carl Owens? Carl Jones, what was his name? What was that brother's name? What was that name? Carl Owens. No, Carl Jones. What's his name? Carl, American sprinter. What's his name? Carl Lewis. That was his name. Carl Lewis. Shoe technology and tracks. Carl Lewis. Yeah. That's definitely a crazy statement, right? That's what I'm talking about. Steady ground pressure. Like, people just be yapping sometimes. You're yapping right now, Height. Bolt has the advantage of shoe technology and tracks. I'll give you that. Yes, sure. So I'll give you. I understand what you're trying to say. If that's the case, then Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player of all time, because just like JJ said, all right, he wasn't wrong for this. Just motherfuckers just got offended. But they were playing plumbers and accountants and insurance agents. Okay? They dribbled the ball flat. Okay? I think that the collective vertical of every team besides the Boston Celtics in the 60s had a collective. I'm talking about every team in the NBA combine's vertical leap was about 3.4 inches. Whole league. And so I give credit where credit is definitely due for Jesse Owens, for Muhammad Ali, for any legendary old school back in the day athlete. And you can give me technology and you can give me all that. no one's built like LeBron James. No one built like LeBron James moves the way like LeBron James does. No matter if you put him in the 2025 LeBron 24s or whatever the hell he got coming out, or you put him in some Chuck Taylor 1954 basketball shoes, LeBron is still gonna dunk on you. LeBron's still gonna do his little shimmy fadeaway on you. Okay? LeBron's still gonna pull up 30 feet, bakow, on you. He's still gonna do that. You know who's not gonna do that? Michael Jordan. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there for you to. Michael Jordan, listen, Michael Jordan is one of the most dynamic, electric, consistent, balling figures in the sport of the game. Hands down. Can't question it. Kobe Bryant is up there too. But if we're going to go pound for pound, dribble for dribble, shot for shot, rebound for rebound, if we gonna look at the IQ, if we gonna look at who makes who better, what teams, what whole conferences, what divisions fall apart just because you don't play dude 4 times a year. I don't know, man. I understand. I understand the emotional arguments trying to be made for Michael Jordan. I do. I understand that. But there's none. There's none. I honestly, I mean, I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna take it there because this is how I feel about Michael Jordan fans that take it too far. So I'm gonna take it too far. Just say you want to be with the man in the biblical sense. Just say it. Just say not you, maybe not you specifically, Hyde, because I know you're not that big of a basketball fan, but like them old heads that are like really get into it, them ones that's almost trying to pull the switch out just because, you know what I'm saying, you ain't the 6 rings argument didn't land the way Unc thought it was gonna land. Them are the ones that I think have naughty thoughts. Which is fine. Listen, I don't judge. I'm not one of those types that judge. I just admit that instead of making fallacious arguments. That's where I'm getting at. That's where I'm getting at. I'd rather admit my sexuality than to deny my sexuality and make an argument that just doesn't stand up to the test of time. It just don't. I'm sorry. LeBron will, though, for a while. Now, am I going to sit here and say that LeBron's never going to get records, never going to get beat or anything like that? Of course not. That's ridiculous. Of course he is. No wonder why it's not fitting right, because I don't have this one in the right spot. Hold on. But as of right now, LeBron James is the greatest of all time. I mean, at this point, I personally don't even understand what metrics anyone's using. You can't even really use championships no more, because then when we go towards, that's how you sound. I mean, okay, all right. You know what? Height, I'm gonna give you that. That is the way that I sound when I'm talking about LeBron James. The only reason why I'm sounding like that is I've learned for a lot of things, right? Politically, sports wise, even when talking about Star Wars, okay? No one gives a damn about stats, facts, and valid arguments if it destroys their headcanon and makes them think about something that they can't come back from. People just shut off. So I stopped using stats to make my point because no one gives a shit. I stopped. I mean, I would even go as far. I will go as far in this conversation right now as literally watching. We'll go to a high stakes mid 90s basketball game, and I will show you exactly what's happening on the court and how the movement is happening on the court. If you in any way compare what is happening on the court in the mid 90s to what is happening on the court in what I would say the game is most pure 2013, if you're going to compare the two types of games that were happening on the court at the time, you've lost. You can't compare it. There's no comparison. There's literally nothing you can compare with. Going back and watching 90s basketball is tough. It is excruciating. You're expecting people to shoot that won't shoot. You're expecting people to move the ball that don't move the ball. The game in the 90s is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It is. That's why my generation destroyed it. My generation, like literally, I'm Bronze Age. Bron, Katie, Steph. I mean, you can even put a few others in there if you want. Kobe, if you want. But we destroyed that game, and we destroyed the Lakers. So let me take that back. Phil Jackson destroyed the game by finding the ultimate cheat code, which is the triangle offense. That was the cheat code. That is what broke the NBA. Phil Jackson executing the triangle offense with the most triangle offense player in the history of basketball is what broke the NBA. And so when the NBA decided to allow any type of defense to be played, that changed how the game is 100%. Changed it. And so the part that a lot of normies, if you will, no offense to anyone who would be offended by that, but the reason why the normies don't get it is because don't they just shoot the ball in the hoop and go in the hoop, you get 2-3 points? Like, yeah, you would. Yes. Larry Bird was the best 3-point shooter of that era, and Larry Bird probably shot, I think, 400 threes in his whole career. How many threes did Larry Bird shoot? I wasn't even really that far off. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was that far off. Larry Bird made 649 three-pointers during his 13-year NBA career. If you don't shoot 649 three-pointers by the 10th game of the season, you're getting cut and getting sent to the G League. That's why I don't like basketball nowadays, because you have to shoot 649 threes a game. Reggie Miller. How many threes did Reggie Miller shoot? I want shoot, but whatever. Reggie made 2,500 three-pointers, which is third all time. So Reggie Miller was a game changer, because Reggie Miller was the one that showed you that you can score real fast if you shoot threes. And Kobe and Michael changed the game because they said, we're going to score a whole bunch of points and you can't stop me. And then if you can stop me, then I'm going to pass it to this really big dude over here that you really can't stop. And so you got to choose which one you want to stop. You want to stop him or me. So either way, you're going to get smacked in your face. So I'm going to score 40 or he going to score 40. If we both score 40, you're definitely not going to win. That was it. So when you implement having the ability to play any type of defense, that was basketball. If you're joining, let's, hey, I appreciate steady applying pressure. I appreciate you hyping up hyping up the chat up in here, getting these likes up. Tap in, y'all. Tap in. If you got something you want to talk about, let me know. If you want to hop in on chat on TikTok, at least. That's all I got for now. I mean, I do have a Discord, but I don't have it set up for that and all the rest of the other places. So if you want to actually chat, that's on TikTok. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I appreciate you hyping up the chat there, Steady Applying Pressure. Thank you. 56. We're gonna go. So yeah, that's why LeBron kind of gets talked about. I talk about him the way the Jordan sexuals talk, the LeBron sexuals, I guess I would be called one, talk about Jordan or talk about Bron the way the Jordan sexuals talk about Jordan. But I have league leading stats. I have just game, the way that the game was played, stats. I got stats. The only thing the Jordan crowd has ever had is the 6 rings. That's it. But if we do the 6 rings, then we can't talk about, I mean, we can talk about power forwards, because then we got, Tim Duncan and, guys like that. But you can't leave out Charles Barkley. You can't leave out Allen Iverson. You can't leave out some of these other guys that if you leave out, you really sound stupid. So if you're going to leave out all-time greats because they didn't win championships, then 6 championships don't mean nothing if you can't play all 5 positions. But the other guy can. You having 6 championships means nothing if you ain't got no 3-point shot. The other guy does. Having 6 championships mean nothing if you aren't a threat on defense. Now, don't get me wrong, Jordan was a threat on defense, but not no like rebounding, like, oh, I'm about to guard the center because the real center ain't doing what he's supposed to do, so I'm gonna body him up because I got a better IQ and I can figure out how to find his weakness. Jordan wasn't doing that. So 6 rings don't compare to that. To me, just saying. What's your take on Myles Garrett's request? So I mean, I'm gonna be nice to Browns fans. Even though they don't deserve it at all. So being nice, I'm going to say that I feel bad that you are losing. You're basically in rebuild mode. You lost the only thing keeping you competitive. Where's 67? Restate his request because I don't know what you're talking about. What's your take on Myles Garrett's trade request? Myles Garrett, the defensive end from the Cleveland Browns. 68. Where is 68, bro? Is that in another package where I don't see no 68? I see 66. I see. I'm so confused. Hold on. No, I took out all the. All right, well, I don't have those two. I got all the stickers up to 66, but I must be missing a couple. And why haven't I used some of these? I'm so lost. Okay, whatever. Or do you, if you were a GM, would you trade him or do you keep him? He's under contract for 2 years. So here's the problem. So I was being nice to the Browns fans because now I'm about to be mean. You're the Browns. You're the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, there's like a whole section of stickers. I can't be missing any more stickers, bro. There was only 2 packets. That is annoying AF, bro. Anyway, you're the Browns. And because you're the Browns, you kind of have to like realize like what you are as a business and organization. And like, I understand that like a rich white guy owns the team, and, you know, wealthy white guys in the city buy season tickets every year, and it's just like an NFL team, and we got a practice field, and like you're on TV sometimes, but y'all suck like really bad. So the fact that like these teams keep acting like, you know, players are supposed to respect where they're at, they don't. Like, they just don't. Then on top of that, Cleveland isn't really that big of a market. It can be, but all the teams and owners that we bring over here are trash, and treat our teams, treat the team like a piggy bank. So why is that? Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I am missing something. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Something's supposed to go here, and I forgot to put it on there. Son of a poop. All right, I'll get that in a second. And so you have to also keep in mind that Myles, how long's Myles been in Cleveland? Myles Garrett has been in Cleveland like 10 years. No, 7. Oops. Myles Garrett. How long? Overview. Myles Garrett has been in the NFL since 2017. So 7 years. 8 years. 7, 8 years. So 7, 8 years, he's been loyal and a leader for the crappiest organization in organized sports. One of the crappiest organizations in organized sports. You're ruining Joe Patonio's career. You ruined Joe Thomas's career. You ruined Johnny Manziel's career. How can you ruin Johnny Manziel's career? But you ruined Johnny Manziel's career. You ruined every quarterback that's ever played here's career. They can't recover after being a Brown. The only Brown that's ever recovered from being a Brown is Baker Mayfield. But he got out early enough to be able to survive that. And that's my whole point. Like, that's my thing about the Browns. If you want players to stay, if you want your team to be viewed at seriously, if you don't want people from out of town, because I know y'all always got a lot to say to Bengals fans, but like, we don't got y'all's problems. If you don't want all that negative stuff, then what I've always said is y'all got to figure out how to hold. You got to figure out how to hold your organization accountable. And considering that I'm literally living on the street where they are about to begin Jimmy Haslam Town, giving the billionaire that has put you in this position free money to create basically a city that's only going to profit him, that's not how you hold your team accountable. You just rewarded the white dude for embarrassing you for a decade. I don't understand why people like rewarding crappy white dudes that do nothing but give you pain. Why do they get rewarded? I don't understand that. I don't get it at all. It makes absolute no sense to me. And that's what the Myles Garrett situation is to me. So how do you fix a franchise? Draft a QB? No, you don't draft a QB at this point. You draft a line, or you acquire a pay for a line. You draft a defense. You draft a running game. You draft or find something that you can draft well in the league, within the league, and become the farm for other teams, so then you can get value for the things that you suck at, like quarterback. All right, Height, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you for coming through. You can eventually get a quarterback, but again, don't nobody want to play here. So what's the point of getting a quarterback? So I see all these Aaron Rodgers rumors. For what? Why are you gonna waste that man's time? You gonna waste that man's time and truly ruin the end of his career by making him a Cleveland Brown? Who gonna block for him? You ain't even blocking for the doo-doo heads you got now. And you gonna block for the mans? And if you gonna block for the mans now, why wasn't you blocking for the doo-doo heads you had before? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I remember when everybody booed Deshaun, or laughed and cheered when Deshaun Watson got hurt. I was like, what do you think is gonna happen? You think DTR gonna come over here and do something? No. You think Jameis is gonna come out here and do something besides? I mean, he gonna get you some touchdowns, but he also gonna throw 50-11 interceptions too. So what you gonna do about that? And you know the reason why Jameis throws 50-11 interceptions? Because Jameis has never, ever in the career that I've ever watched him in been on a team that had an offensive line. He didn't have an offensive line in Florida State. He didn't have an offensive line in Tampa Bay. He didn't really play anywhere else for real. And he for sure didn't have an offensive line in Cleveland. I honestly think they will draft Sanders. And they're just going to do the same thing. If they do that, I hope they don't. I hope Prime goes, no, we ain't playing none of that bull junk. Oh, no, no, my baby ain't going to none of them places. No, no, we winners around here. Understand me? Like, no, that's what Prime needs to do. You like my Prime impression? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Prime ain't gonna have it, but for what? Why do you want a QB so bad that you're not gonna block for it and complain that he ain't throwing no touchdowns? How can he throw touchdowns if he's under pressure every play? And granted, he had that in college, but he had two-way superstar to throw it to. Who Shador gonna throw it to in Cleveland? Jerry Jeudy? Elijah Moore? Them dudes couldn't catch no balls from Deshaun Watson. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to be on the Browns, bro. And that's why I'm saying, that's why I decided, listen, I don't know if I want to be here no more. I'm not trying to convert nobody. I'm not. All I'm saying is, what are you paying for? And why are you allowing this rich white man to just succeed off of your profit off of your misery? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. So I became a Bengals fan. And even though they have their issues, and even though I am very interested in what they do with T and how that ends up panning out and all that kind of stuff like that, I would rather have the problems that I have right now as a Bengals fan than ever deal with anything a Browns fan's got to deal with. And so how I say fix the franchise, switch teams. And I say that with all love and seriousness. The only way that you can hold these dudes accountable is take away the thing that they care about more than you, more than the team, more than winning, more than having a good organization. They care about that bottom line. They care about you buying tickets. They care about you buying gear and just being Cleveland no matter what, so they can put whatever they want on the field and you'll accept it and make the money. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. So if I could give any advice, I would say stop being a Browns fan. There's no point. There's literally no point. Listen. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I say to Browns fans. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you face cam for this one. Okay. This will probably be a short. I should probably take all this chat stuff off. Here, I'm gonna move this over here for now. Okay. Browns fans, listen, okay? Support your Browns. Fine, sure, whatever. Pick a second team and actually truly root for them, but like quietly, and see how much better it feels to be a part of an organization that actually cares about you and the team. Just do it. Just be a fan of the team at the same time. Be a Browns fan, and then after they get their ass kicked at 1, watch your next favorite team, or if they're playing at the same time, you know, switch between channels. But at 4 or later that night, watch your real favorite team and be like, oh my God, this feels so much better to have a competent GM, to have a competent scouts, to have a competent staff, to have a competent ownership, and then having that competent staff and ownership leads to having a real culture, right? A brand, right? When you think of the Pittsburgh Steelers, even to this day, even though they don't really play like that no more, you think of hard-nosed, just gridlock defense, just rah, when you think of the Steelers. Why? That's the culture that they built. That's the culture that they built. Even to this day, the Dallas Cowboys ain't won shit in 30 years. It's still America's team. No matter the fact that, so the problem with the Cowboys is they get these expectations put on them. If you actually were to just if you were a real Cowboys fan and you were to just manage the Cowboys, like manage them like normally, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. I mean, Jerry is a terrible GM and needs one, but they're not that bad. They're not the Browns bad, but they're not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You could even look at the Giants. I had to halfway root for the Giants for a season. You know what I'm saying? When I had my little flingy fling back in the day. Okay. And that is a terribly run racist organization that I do not ever want to root for ever. But it still felt better than decades of being a Browns fan. I'm talking about the New York Giants. The New York slipped up and won a Super Bowl when they was under 500 Giants, right? They got lucky. They literally are the white people of the NFL, the New York Giants. Okay? It just feels better to root for an organization that's actually trying to be an organization. So fine. Root for the Browns. But also root for a team that like you really want to root for. Even if you're being fair weather. But like get into it though. See how it feels to have your GM actually draft or make a move at the deadline that makes your team move forward. It feels good. When has the Browns ever? I mean, Baker. So we got Baker. We got what Johnny was supposed to be. Miles. I'll give you Miles. Orlando Brown. No, we didn't draft him. We ended up getting him. Where's Orlando Pace? No, it was Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown. We had Orlando Brown. I think we got him in free agency though. Who was the dude that we drafted and then he got the flag thrown at his eye and he was blind and then he couldn't play no more? That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I was rooting for the Eagles all year outside of the Browns. Yeah, that's how it be. Have no identity, right? Exactly, and that's why I can't do it. So I feel bad for y'all because it's just like you're trying to force something that just like your owner don't even want it to be, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's the one, and that's the thing that pisses me off about, like, so listen, Deshaun is not the problem. Deshaun wasn't the problem. Deshaun's contract, I mean, I guess is a problem, but Deshaun didn't do anything wrong. Like we gotta be real about this, y'all. Deshaun Watson did nothing wrong as a Cleveland Brown. Tell me, what did he do? Not win? Well, y'all didn't win without him, so you can't put that on him. What did he do that was terrible besides not being on the field, which is again the O-line's fault. What did he do that was so terrible as a Cleveland Brown? Absolutely nothing. There was nothing that this man did that was terrible. I actually applaud his professionalism and demeanor while being a Cleveland Brown. So when people are so upset about Deshaun Watson and the Deshaun Watson contract and da-da-da-da-da, be mad at the white man who gave it to him. Because he was in Atlanta signing for less. And Jimmy Haslam said, hey, get him on the phone and tell him we'll pay him $230 million guaranteed. And the white man did that. Blame him. But instead of blaming him, the team is so shitty, he's moving it down the street from where I live. And he's going to destroy everything over here and profit it all to himself. And listen, that's if there's one major thing about the Browns, like I'll put it to you this way. If I already was not a Bengals fan because of the 2014 season, I would be a Bengals fan now just because of what Jimmy Haslam is trying to do in the city of Cleveland. And when I listen to, especially white business owners, I don't mean to make this racial, but I think it's just us, so I'm just trying to make the point. Listening to them talk about what positive effects one guy profiting off of literally turning Brook Park into Cleveland Browns town is gross. Yeah, it's gonna like make jobs and whatever. But unless you are like on the executive, like IT department, you know, something like that, like corporate side of the Browns, you're making $12 an hour. So when people be like, oh, he bringing jobs, for your 16-year-old, and I know adults is making, you know, $12 an hour now, but like, should we though? No. So if you're just gonna reward this dude for bringing you $12 an hour jobs, I think you need to wake up and realize it's not 2001 anymore. That ain't nothing. And then all the drunk people that used to go to whatchamacallit, the Mooney lot and all that, they're just gonna be drunk in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But yeah, the contract just made it worse than what it was, but he didn't offer himself a contract. Right, he didn't offer himself a contract. He did not. And sure, it did make it worse, but that was Jimmy. And that's the thing that was the weirdest thing to me. When all the media stuff was going on with Deshaun or whatever, it was just weird. And this is why I listen to 92.3 The Fan, but like I can't really listen to 92.3 The Fan because it's just like how they were talking about it. It was just like, bro, he didn't offer himself that fucking contract, bro. Like, why are you not holding the dude who offered him all this money accountable? It's just so weird to me. It's so weird. Mad at Deshaun Watson because he took money that a billionaire white man was throwing at him. I don't, what? That make no sense. No sense to me. So that's how we fix the team. We fix the team by leaving the team. I'm not a Bengals fan, but I wanted you guys to make the playoffs and stuff. Yeah, I wanted them to, but KC lost that game against Denver on purpose. Super on purpose. They got blown out. As soon as I saw Carson Wentz was starting, I was like, oh damn. They're literally gonna lose this game on purpose just so they don't gotta play us. Because literally what would have happened is we wouldn't have gotten to the Super Bowl. We would have lost to Buffalo or Baltimore, but we would have beaten KC, and they didn't want that. They didn't want that at all. So they sat the team, they got blown out, and but that's why I'm glad that Philadelphia handled business the way they needed to this time. Because, and I'm also glad that the refs decided to be loose with the calls, because that's the way the playoff games are supposed to be called. The playoff games are supposed to be the ones that you kind of let stuff slide. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember what am I trying to say? I'm over here stuttering my words. Playoff basketball. Boom. There you go. Enough said. It's a whole different game. That's the way it's supposed to be. In my view. It's supposed to be. What number am I on? 59. Oh, it's this one. Wait, what? Oh, it just said 1. Okay. I need one of those. 59. Put it on this one. They definitely sat half the team, man. They did. But on real, so I will say that I'm very happy for Jalen Hurts as well, because I've always felt bad for Jalen Hurts due to the Tua situation. I think what happened to him at Alabama was foul. I think that, to me, the end of Nick Saban, even though he went on to do some more whatever, the end of Nick Saban was when he played Jalen like that. That was foul. I've never really gotten over that. I mean, I've never liked Nick Saban anyway, because I don't like Alabama or anything it stands for. But I really wasn't messing with Alabama after that. I'm cool. So to see that even though Tua made it, and who else was he in competition with back then? Tua. Who was he fighting against? I can't remember who Jalen was fighting against back in college. But out of all them quarterbacks, he the one for real doing this thing right now. So, you can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that at all. So much love and respect to Jalen Hurts on that one. Put my wheels on. Look at that. Bang. GTD BMW M hybrid. I was gonna say M3, but it's not an M3. I like these cars, man. I want to drive one day, if not race one. But I would definitely love to own one as a team owner. Those cars are great. Only problem with them is since they are made basically from scratch, they are millions of dollars. Thought on when I get back. Was good talking to you, bro. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out of here in a minute once I figure out what I've messed up here on this. And but I'll be back. I usually stream around this time, 8:30, 9 o'clock or whatever. I think the schedule that I'm gonna keep now is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Gives me some time to get some poker in near the end of the week, you know, hang out with Mara, do some other things, play some video games, whatever, have the weekend or whatnot. But since I can get a lot done in one stream, that slows me down from having to do way too many or having way too many kits done. So I'll be here, man. Good talking with you, brother. Tell the fam I said hello. So I don't have any 2 studs. I don't think I messed up, but I think I messed up, and I think I know where I messed up. Here, let's look at the guide together. And let's go back. It's right there. That's the one I didn't put on. Hold on, I'm about to show you. It was right. This one. This blue one right here. There's a blank spot there. And I think I put it somewhere else. But I don't know where else I could have put it. And I don't have any other 2 stud. So do I have 1 studs? Yeah. Look at that. Let's do it that way. Let's do 2 white ones. Keep it the same color. Or no, let's just do the 2 white ones. My windshield's not staying on because I missed a 2 stud somewhere, and I don't know where that 2 stud is, but I'll just use 2 1 studs, lock that in there. Now my windshield is in there. Then there were some stickers that I didn't use. They never told me to use. So hold, I need to put this number 30 on there. And then I guess there was like 2 or 3 more stickers that I was supposed to have that I didn't have. Terrible. Ugh, let me pull this off. Ooh, almost folded that up. Bam. That'll work. Slide that back in here yonder. Blop, blop. Slide you down. Bang. I love it. Look at him. BMW, GT3, GTD. Awesome. All right. Make sure I got all the stickers. Yeah. We did it, y'all. Took me 2 hours because I was yapping, but we did it. So, we got 2 of these done. So now that means since I got the stickers, we can do the Mercedes F1 car. Get that one finished. We'll finish that hopefully by the end of the month. Then in March, we can begin the Ferrari F40, one of the coolest Ferraris out there. And hopefully by that time period, I get the George Mansell Williams car, just like my Senna McLaren, because I want to build both of those. And then yeah, we'll see what comes next. Hopefully I find some ones on clearance. That's always fun. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate the conversation. Thanks for chatting. Shout out to Kick. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to YouTube. I'll holla at y'all. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.